Hello, Professor Morland. My name is Diana Serrano, and I'm going to talk about the basic concept in phonetics. Language is a system of communication consisting of sounds, words, and grammar used by a particular community or nation. It is a means of expressing thought, emotions, and ideas through a structured and conventionalized method of communication. To master the sound system of a language, a student must acquire skills such as phonetics awareness, the ability to distinguish and produce distinct sounds, an understanding of articulatory processes, and proficiency in recognizing and using the phonetic symbols associated with those sounds. Phonetics is the branch of linguistics that deals with the sounds of speech and their production, combination, description, and representation by written symbols. It involves the study of the physical property of speech sounds and how they are articulated and perceived. Acoustic phonetics is a branch of phonetics that deals with the physical property of sound waves in the production of speech. It involves the study of how speech sounds are transmitted as acoustic signals, examining features such as pitch, intensity, and duration. Articulatory phonetics is a branch of phonetics that deals with the physical aspect of speech production. It focuses on the movement and position of the speech organs, such as the tongue, lips, and vocal cords, involved in producing speech sounds. Articulatory phonetics seeks to understand how the organs work together to create the sounds of human speech. Phonology is the branch of linguistics that deals with the study of the sound system of languages. Include the analysis of how sounds function within a particular language or languages. Examining pattern, rules, and organization of sounds to convey meaning. A phoneme is the smaller unit of a sound in a language that can distinguish words from each other. Phonemes are abstract linguistic units that carry distinctive meaning and are used to create meaningful contrast between words. Morpheme. A morpheme is the smallest unit of meaning in a language. Here we have three types of morpheme. Number one, free morpheme can stand alone as a word. For example, cat and run. Bound morphemes must attach to free morpheme. For example, S as in cats and ing as in running. Root morphemes to core meaning of a word. For example, book in booking or booked, etc. Grapheme is the smallest unit in a written system that represents a single sound, phoneme, or a meaningful unit of a language. For example, single letter A, B, C. Letter combination like in she and in chat. Digraph like in think and in phone. Allophone are variant pronunciation of a phoneme in different phonetic contexts. Aspiration allophone. The P sounds in pat, aspirated versus spin, unaspirated. Flapping allophone. The double T sounds in better, flate versus butter, no flate. Um, Nasalization allophone. The vowel sounds in men nasalized versus matched non-nasalized. Minimal pairs are pairs of words that only differ by one phoneme, and this difference can create a change in meaning. For example, bat and bat. There is difference in the initial consonant sounds and it changes the meaning. Homophones are words that sound the same but have different meaning and often different spelling. For example, there, there, and there. There refer to possession, there indicate a place, and there is a contraction for they are. Homograms are words that have the same spelling but different meaning, and sometimes different pronunciation. For example, lead, metal, and lead to guide. The pencil is made of lead. We will lead the team to victory. Speech is produced in the vocal tract, which include the larynx, pharynx, and oral cavity. The articulators use the tongue, lips, and palate shape the airstream as it passes through, producing a variety of sounds that form words and convey meaning. The airflow to support speech is provided by the respiratory system. The lungs generate the airstream, which is then modulated by the vocal cords in the larynx and shaped by in the vocal tract to produce speech sounds. The larynx is the organ in the human throat responsible for producing sounds and serving as the passageway for air between the pharynx and the trachea. It contains the vocal cords, which play a crucial role in speech and sound production. The vocal cords are paired structures within the larynx that vibrate to produce sounds with air passage through them. They are essential for speech and voice production. In the tension and position, often the vocal cord contribute to variation in pitch and tone. A voice sounds involve using the vocal cords creating vibration like z in zebra. A voiceless sound, on the other hand, is produced without vibrating the vocal cords, as in snake. The glory is defined as the part of the larynx consisting of the vocal cords and the opening between them. It plays a crucial role in speech and sound production. The principal source of modification of the airstream issuing from the larynx is the articulation within the vocal tract, where various speech organs alter the shape and size of the resonant cavity. The part of the throat and the lower head accessible to the airstream can be divided into the pharynx and the oral cavity. The pharynx is the upper part of the throat, and the oral cavity is the mouth, both of which play roles in shaping speech sounds. The air passages above the larynx are commonly known as the upper respiratory tract. This includes the nasal passage, nasopharynx, and oropharynx, all of which contribute to the modulation of airflow and sound production during speech. The pharynx or pharyngeal cavity is the part of the throat situated immediately behind or above the larynx. It serves as a passageway for air and food and play a crucial role in speech and vocalization. The epiglottis is a flap-like structure in the throat that prevents food from entering to the windpipe trachea during swallowing. It, act, it, it acts as protective valve, ensuring that ingested material goes down to the esophagus and not into respiratory system. The great source of modification of the airstream is the articulatory fissure in the vocal tract, where the tongue, lips, palate, and other speech organs shape the sounds produced by altering the resonant cavity. Articulators are the organs of part of the body involved in speech production. These include the tongue, lips, teeth, alveolar ridge, hard palate, soft palate, or velum, and the glottis. In the vocal tract, that shape the airflow to produce different speech sounds. The tongue is divided into three main parts: the tip apex, the blade portion just behind the tip, and the root, the back part of the tongue. These, these divisions are essential in understanding the role of different tongue movements in speech production. Point of articulation refer to a specific location in the vocal tract where speech sounds are produced. Common points of articulation include bilabial both, the bilabial both lips, labiodental lip and upper teeth, interdental between teeth, alveolar tongue against alveolar ridge, palatal tongue against hard palate, velar tongue against soft palate or velum, and glottal space between vocal cords. Thank you.